Custom-built bikes have to be one of the coolest parts of cycling. I'm sure many of us dream of one day owning a bike that was designed and built especially just for us. So with that in mind, we thought we would take a look at a few of the coolest custom bike builders from around the world. Bastion bikes don't really look like anything else out there thanks to their unique 3D printed titanium lugs and their custom-made filament-wound carbon fibre tubes. Bastion was founded by 3 former Toyota engineers in Melbourne when Toyota announced that they would stop manufacture in Australia. They simply decided that bikes were the way forward. But being automotive engineers, they weren't going to half-ass it. Bastion pays amazing attention to detail. Take the fact that they use Ti6 Al4V titanium in their lugs. This is a higher grade than is usually used in bicycle manufacture as it's really hard to work with. But because they use selective laser melting, using a laser to form titanium powder into the lugs, they can make use of the amazing combination of vibration dampening and stiffness that titanium brings. Off to the USA now for a brand that is mixing traditional techniques with modern design. I'm talking about English Cycles, a multiple award winner at the North American Handmade Bicycle Show. English Bikes was founded by Rob English, a mechanical engineer and cyclist from the UK. He moved to the USA to work in the cycling industry before launching his own bikes in 2009. English has been a pretty successful time trialist, coming 7th at the British National Championships. In fact, his first bikes were time trial bikes. The skinny tubed super aero bikes with inline stems are unmistakably English creations. But these days, he makes everything from mountain bikes to transcontinental bikes, even time trial tandems and 29 recumbent mountain bikes. A bike builder, a painter, and a graphic designer. No, they don't go to the pub, they set up Field Cycles. Field bikes are all handmade in Sheffield, something the guys take great pride in. Sheffield was known as the Steel City, the traditional home of steel production in the UK, so it's only fitting that the bikes are made there too. Field offer their bikes in 2 formats, the traditional completely custom build, or something known as Field Works. Field Works bikes don't feature completely custom geometry or paint jobs, but what that does mean is that you can get one in an incredibly short amount of time. And with their unlimited colour choices available, every Field Works bike you see is still very likely to be unique, using their in-house paint department ChromaWorks to create the absolutely incredible designs. Amazingly, they don't use stickers or decals. Everything you see on the bikes is paint. Our next custom builder comes from Dublin, Ireland, and in fact is the only one on the list to build their bikes completely out of carbon fibre. You may have seen 51 bikes on our channel before, thanks to their 24 karat gold bike that was designed and built for UFC fighter Conor McGregor. John Cannings had a look at it at the Tour Down Under last year, if you remember. Aside from the custom geometry and carbon fibre layout to ensure that each bike matches the new owner's riding style, one of the most striking things about 51 bikes is the story that goes with each bike that they make. From a bike made to commemorate a customer's childhood in the Bronx and his time in the Marine Corps, to the Anaconda, a bike featuring a snake skin pattern and frame ribs to ensure stiffness for a former track sprinter and reptile enthusiast. Aidan at 51 Bikes clearly takes the time to get to know all of his customers, which surely has to be the biggest benefit when buying a custom bike. Last but by no means least, we are off to Japan to take a look at Cherubium Bikes. Making bikes since 1965, they are by far the oldest manufacturer on our list. Founded by Hitoshi Kono, the brand have gone on to produce bikes for the Japanese Olympic team at the 1968 Olympics. They've become an NJS certified Kirin bike manufacturer and won accolades at many of the hand-built bicycle shows around the world. Most notably in 2012, when the Cherubium Hummingbird won Best in Show at the North American Hand-Built Bicycle Show. What makes Cherubium bikes so cool though is the ability to mix super traditional design, such as that on the skinny steel-lugged R2, alongside the Piumo on the Serena, all-road bikes with disc brakes and the ability to use 700C and 650B wheels. Oh, and of course, they make the Hummingbird and the Airline, and these bikes are pretty bonkers. So there you go, 5 of the coolest custom bike builders from around the world. And I know, we've left out hundreds. There are many other custom bike builders from around the world, so please let us know your suggestions in the comments box below. And right now, if you want to check out another video, have a look at John's visit to Corsa Corsa.